Once upon a time in the lush lands of Kenya, there was a clever hare named Tamu. Tamu was known throughout the savannah for his wit and agility. He lived near a wide river teeming with fish, and on the opposite bank lived a fearsome and greedy crocodile named Koma. One hot afternoon, Tamu was feeling particularly hungry and craved the juicy mangoes that grew on the other side of the river. However, he knew crossing the river was risky, because Koma was always lurking beneath the water, waiting for unsuspecting animals to wander too close. As Tamu pondered how to get across safely, he came up with a brilliant plan. He hopped to the riverbank and called out, "Hello, mighty Koma, I have some wonderful news for you." Koma, curious and always eager for a meal, surfaced and asked, "What news could a tiny hare possibly have for me?" Tamu, keeping his distance, replied, "I have been sent by the king of the forest to deliver an important message. He is throwing a grand feast and has invited all the animals of the river, including you. However, the king needs to know how many crocodiles live in this river to prepare enough food." Koma, greedy and proud, liked the sound of a feast. "A feast, you say? Very well, we will cooperate. How will you count us?" Tamu smiled slyly. "If you and your friends line up from this bank to the other, I can hop across on your backs and count each one of you. Then, I will return with the number for the king." Koma agreed, and quickly summoned all the crocodiles. They formed a line across the river, their backs creating a makeshift bridge. Tamu began to hop across, counting loudly, 1, 2, 3. When he reached the other side, Tamu turned and laughed. "Thank you, Koma. You've helped me get the mangoes I wanted. There is no feast, but now I have my reward." Realizing he had been tricked, Koma growled in anger, but there was nothing he could do. Tamu was safe on the opposite bank, enjoying the sweet mangoes. From that day on, the tale of Tamu's cleverness spread far and wide. The animals learned to respect his wit, and Koma learned a valuable lesson about greed and gullibility. And as for Tamu, he continued to live a life full of adventures, always a step ahead of those who wished him harm.